And we're back. This train keeps on rolling no matter what happened. I will say that. So we are so excited to be back. And we're joined by the Herc and
we don't
Friends
know what to
team.
do with our hands.
What do we?
I don't know what to do. That's probably me, like most of the time. I always have my hands up on stream for some weird reason. And now that we're so close, I don't know. I'm feeling nervous about it. But yes, Herc and Friends team. We have a few members with us tonight. We're gonna just continue doing what we've been doing, right? We're learning who these folks are. We're celebrating the amazing things that happened at 21. So thank you to everybody out there for joining us and being here tonight. As we really just highlight the Stream to Serve community, and so we'll get right into it. So we'll kick it to you guys. I want to go back to front. I think so. We'll go with you, Fish Stalker. If you'll just tell us a little bit about yourself, we're just happy to have you.
All right. Well, I'm Fish Stalker. I stream actually IRL fishing on Twitch.
Nice.
And I'm also a veteran who I've always been looking for different veteran causes that I can, one day support. And I think we finally grew to the point where we can do that. A lot of people try to think to wait till maybe I'll do it when I'm partnered, or wait, when I reach a goal. And this taught me, there's no right time. Just do it. If you have an amazing community, they'll come back and support you. And we just have a great place to hang out. Try to keep it positive. There's a lot of vets that love to hang out in the fishing communities, and for me, it's always been a place of kind of like my therapy, being out there on the water. And a lot of vets hang out, and I think it just kind of came together perfectly for us, and I love it. So I don't really have anything else to say. I was thrown off by I thought I was going after chicken and
okay, let me tell you, I told you guys we no plan, and Matt likes to really
no script. We said that.
Matt likes to throw some really good
I might ask you random questions randomly.
Right.
I don't know. So,
I blame him.
Guard.
This is looking good.
right. I was not prepared.
You did a great job, though.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm glad it went to Fish, because when he said from left to right, I was terrified.
Right. I was like, oh man, no.
Better stand up straight here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, thank you. Guess we'll go right over to you, Texas Chicken.
Yeah, hey, I'm Texas Chicken, but I'm in the Netherlands, so like it's midnight here.
Netherlands Chicken.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. So I'm a veteran. I'm a retired veteran. I did 20 years in the Army. I'm an Army brat. My dad did 23 years. My mom was a DoD civilian. My in-laws were military. My wife is still active duty. That's why we're over here in the Netherlands. And so just doing anything to give back to wounded warriors, veterans, active duty service members, regardless of whatever branch they are. It's just always important to let them know that there's people out there that can help, whether they need help or they want to give help to other people. It's just always been important to me and my wife and my family. So, we just do whatever we can. And Herc and Irk and them, they pulled me into this, and then strategically and logistically, it worked out perfect for me being in Europe for that dead zone time.
Yeah.
For me to stream and everything. So I was absolutely honored to be there and be a part of it. And I really appreciated everything that everybody did. So.
And what sort of content do you stream? What's your favorite? Like, are you a variety streamer? Is it particular games?
I'm
Let's
variety,
throw it out there.
but let me tell you, 2 weeks ago, I got pulled into Destiny 2.
Oh, no.
2 weeks ago. It has absorbed my life for the past 2 weeks.
Oh, you fell for it.
Yeah, Herc and Jim Bro and them, they're
I don't know what you're talking about.
They're guiding me on everything for this. Let me tell you, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. I love Call of Duty and Fortnite, but I just got tired of getting hacked on. So I played in the event the other night, last week, and won one of the rounds, but I had a lot of fun. So
I think you're not the only one. I remember during the Herc and Friends stream as well, Aki and Peach had them playing and doing the daughter's first dungeon as well, or is that even what it's called anymore in Destiny?
Yeah, like a dungeon, right?
Okay,
it's a dungeon.
It's been a minute. I got overwhelmed. It threw me straight into a campaign, and I was like, I just wanted to go to the tower. I just wanted to.
It's crazy how overwhelming it is. Like, I've been watching Chicken, and it's insane.
I forgot about that. Sorry, friend.
I had no clue what's going on in that game, and they're just like, "You need to do this." I'm like, "Okay."
I just shoot things as they move, right? Huge shout out So, Moist Goys for the
Yes,
raid. Thank you so much. We appreciate you sharing your community with us, so thank you for that. What's the class, though, Texas Chicken? What are you playing for a class in Destiny?
The best class?
Oh, gosh.
Oh,
Tell 'em.
gosh.
Let's start the debate now.
Titan?
Yeah,
It's a warlock.
Yeah, I'm running Titan, but the only reason
He's a
was 'cause
bubble bro.
The first night I played was with my son and his best friend, and we all took a character, and I was the last to choose, and Titan was left over. I was like, okay, whatever.
I'll just take
The
it.
best for last.
But apparently with Herc, I'm like 100% his man because I took Titan.
Yep.
Love it.
He's definitely a bubble bro now.
I feel you, though, because
I'm not going to
Brandy
judge
and
you, but okay.
Brandy and I recently tried to get back into Destiny 2, and we were like, what are we doing? We were so lost. We were just like all over the place.
All I know is a couple people, they've been like, oh, you got a thick boy right there as a character. I'm like, yep.
Oh, man.
All
right. And Mrs. OEF,
Hey,
welcome.
thank you. I'm Mrs. OEF 5, and I am not a veteran. I am a wife of a veteran. OEF 5 in chat is a retired disabled vet. I'm the mom of a veteran and the niece of a veteran and the sister-in-law and the aunt-in-law and the we have a huge veterans family. And what I do actually is I don't game. I'm an artist.
Love it.
And I stream to empower people to heal through the arts.
Love that.
Love that.
When I started streaming, I volunteered stream for another veterans organization doing that, and absolutely loved it. But I want to tell you, for me, what I do is not what matters. It's this chat. Look at these people, right? That's everything right there. That's everything.
I think you've been like the most wholesome person. I think I clipped something of yours during Warrior Week, and I sent it out to our internal team, and I was like, it's just like, look, streaming's not all gaming. Like, they're so wholesome. I was like, you just
like I mean, just look at this chat. Like, watching all this support tonight, it's just, it just makes my heart full. It really does. And I'm not just talking about the support for me. I mean, just for everybody. And that's what made us as a team, I think, successful. Is we looked at this as a collaboration instead of a competition, and we were in each other's streams and encouraging each other to, really go for it and make something happen so that we could help as many people as possible. And this team is just, these are the best people.
I wish we could fit everyone on this screen.
Yeah,
I really wish all times everyone was available at any given time, and we could fit everybody in a big block.
Well, we can.
There are some amazing. Yeah, like,
Oh, jeez. Where are you?
She's gonna get it.
There we go.
Scared
We
what's
have
coming.
ours too.
Oh, okay. Yes, there we go.
Yeah, let's give a shout out. Let's give a shout out.
Because they're there.
We have it too. All right, guys.
Yeah, Chicken's got one too, right?
I'm cutting the line.
There they are. That's
leading
them.
up to Herc and say, all right, let's read them off.
And
You
they're
have
amazing.
so many amazing members, and I have to tell you, those of you out there who aren't familiar with the Herc and Friends group, Herc created this amazing community for Warrior Week 2020, the inaugural Warrior Week that started when Matt and I were little babies on board. And
little streaming babies.
This is the second year. A lot of return people and a lot of new amazing members, which are on this stream as well. And these are all individuals who stream on Twitch, so please
check them out.
We will put them in the chat. Irk, feel free to drop the names.
Nightbot won't ban you anymore, I promise.
It might, but I'll fix it. Big Mama Steph, Cryptic, Pyro, TX Chicken, Sugar Socks, Iron Smithy, Dad Got Game, Irk820, Aki and Peach, Squid Pro Quo, Destruct, Fish Stalker, Miss OEF, Jimbro, back end support, okay? Gotta give the shout out to Jimbro. We say it all the time. Moderators, back end support, equally as important. Really? And then King's Creation. Look at that.
She did it. Not only did you say the Conan DLC perfectly, but you just got all these people. So Randy is 2 for 2 tonight on the hard test.
And so we want to give huge shout out to
This means
everyone.
a lot to us. So thank you very, very much.
And it speaks volumes. Miss OEF hit on it. She doesn't game. She does art and healing. And I know I actually love to get into it. We're way behind schedule, but you know what? Sorry about it, squad. P. Christ. Hope you're enjoying the show.
This train wreck that is us.
It's and if anyone does have to jump, feel free to let us know. But it's so important. One of the things that we've consistently said is streaming doesn't equal gaming. And part of our internal mission has been to consistently break that mold. And we have a lot of crafters who stream to serve, I would say, not enough. And this group, Kirk, that you have brought together and that you all have surmised, right? Because Irk has also participated in bringing amazing people in as a crafter herself. And you guys have been the prime example of how we show our leadership and in the community that this is not all gaming. It's, what do you mean? A lot of people go, what do you mean someone fishes on Twitch? What? And we're like, hold on.
We showed our VP of business development. He was like, he's fishing right now? Like, yeah. Right now.
Exactly. And so I have to give kudos to you guys to show that, like, it is almost anything and everything is out there for somebody. And if it's not, if you're sitting on the other end of this stream and you're like, I do that, and it's not there, let's go live. Like, let's do it. Absolutely. And so I do want to give that shout out to you guys and your entire group who, you know, just gave shout outs to, and I will gladly post the list of in the chat as well. And that brings us to Herc. Good old Herc. And I got to say, y'all, we say Herc and we say Irk. I know the community knows it, but those are two different people, and it's very hard to like.
No. When Irk started playing Destiny with us, it was a just madhouse on who are you talking to? Like everybody would say Irk, and I'd be like, yeah, what do you need? And they're like, no, I said Irk. I was like, man, I can't tell. No, trust me, I feel you. I'm Herc. I stream Destiny when I can. My civilian job has kind of taken over, so I've taken a step back. But I got to give a mad shout out to Irk and Jimbro, because, like you said, the people in the background, they're what makes this happen. These onion cutting ninjas, man.
Yeah, we got onions under the table. Don't worry.
What y'all touched on it already. What I loved about this year was the diversity. It wasn't just gaming. It was all over the place. So it definitely showed that, you know, you don't have to game to have a community and to do stuff. Like the whole purpose of the Herc and Friends group was it started with I had another battle buddy lose his fight to his demons. And I went to our community and some of our OG community members and I messaged them and I was like, man, I want to do something. Do you think this would be a stupid idea? And they were like, dude, just why not? What's the worst that could happen? And I messaged Wounded Warrior, and Brandy got back to me, and I mean, it just shot off from there. And I mean, both years like blew me out of the water. Like the expectation was like we were worried about setting an expectation too high, and both years we destroyed what we thought we were setting too high. So it's amazing to see all these communities come together and join up to fight this cause and to help our veterans.
Yeah, you guys can really tell you're a big family, and we saw it during Warrior Week. You guys are so supportive of each other. You're sharing your communities with each other, and I think that just brings everyone together.
I don't know if this is gonna play over Zoom, but Ert had mentioned it earlier, but like this is literally one of my buttons.
Welcome to the Herc and Friends family. Enjoy your stay.
So
it did play over Zoom.
It's literally, I mean, that's the key, is just bringing as many communities together to be a family and to I think Ert made this comment, you know, like you raise the water and it raises all the boats. You don't just raise your boat, you raise the water and raise everybody up with you. So it's amazing to see what this community has done and how close everybody has become.
Yeah.
It's a family.
And I think too, and we speak to you guys sharing your community across the Herkin Friends No Friends Left Behind group. But many of the viewers know it's just Matt and I on this team. Yeah. And we hit as many streams as we can. And I have to admit, there wasn't very many. I think maybe like one, and that's when I was like Nighthawking it. So the only person I probably would have seen was TX Chicken. You guys were in so many streams, like
supporting
every single Herkin Friends like participant was in a stream. There wasn't a day I didn't see Miss OEF or Bluesy. Bluesy is someone I also know that's out there who was in so many individual streams, not just keeping it contained to this amazing group of Herkin Friends teams, but spreading it across the entire stream to serve community. I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's rewarding because there's something so cool to see when we go in, you know, we try not to lurk. But there's times that we just have to. Like, we want to show love and we have to go in and lurk. But there's times where we see other Stream to Serve community members in there as well. And you're like, I'm not sure this person would have noticed this stream without the help of the amazing community promoting across. And I have to give a shout out to you guys. I remember, like, every night it was like, wait, someone is in here. And this is not a Herkin Friends group, and that speaks volumes to, honestly, the community, obviously, you guys are building, but also how integral that mindset is to the Stream to Serve community and being and fostering that inclusion regardless of personal benefit, but then also any nonprofits community, any community out there can benefit from that. Like, share the love, get the love back. And I know you want to read that.
You've got to read it, because if I read it, I'm just gonna cry.
We talked about being sensitive.
Yeah.
Little sensitive Nancy's over here.
Can't cry on stream.
Well, I mean, I'm sure y'all heard my voice crack through the entire thing I was saying earlier. So
during Warrior Week,
your mic cut.
My mic's real sensitive.
It's
like
just,
it's you know.
Yeah,
we'll have to call that manufacturer.
It has a faulty connection in the back.
Yeah.
Mama Jewel, Spoonie Advocate in chat, said, Miss OEF is inspiring me as a crafter. I'm always inspired by the community she's created and how much love and support she brings to so many amazing causes. As a military brat and veteran myself, I'm so honored to consider her a part of my Twitch family. And I know that's one person shouting out you, Miss OEF, but I know that speaks out there.
But our communities are so interconnected that influence and what Mama Jewel is feeling doesn't necessarily just come from me. That comes from all of us, because, you know, I mean, we just all hook our arms together and we're just moving forward, and more people grab on and we keep going. And it's a beautiful thing, you know.
Yep.
I mean, being able to do this with a bunch of interconnected communities means that, you know, you change the face of part of Twitch.
Yes.
You change your landscape as you're walking through it. And that is a very, very powerful thing. And these people that you see here have been doing that for a long time, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, someone in the chat was talking about Tracy the cat coming in, and I was like, I think she's infiltrated. She's
yeah, but it's moments, like you said, right, that will live forever, not only in your community, but ours as well. Like, Herkin Friends is going to be part of Stream to Serve legend. I mean, it's just the moment in time, you know, that just something so special came together and happened. It was so amazing.
I love the fact that when we decided to do this in 2020, and I got the message back from Brandy, like I was expecting to jump in with somebody who had all this together, and you know, and then when you came at me and said, look, we're just now starting off this whole Stream to Serve thing. It's crazy that it all happened at the exact same time, and we grew and we built this whole thing together. It all started together, and it's that right there. To me, it means so much, because we were able to hit the ground running together, and it created more of a bond than if y'all would have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
I truly appreciate everything that y'all do in the background. I talk about it like we mentioned it before, like it's like a duck on water, you know. When you're looking at the stream and you're watching it everything looks calm and it looks like everything's going. But what you don't understand is we're losing our minds in the background. It's insanity, and I cannot express how much I appreciate everything that y'all have done in the background.
And I think that speaks to, Stream to Serve existing before both Matt and I. But then Warrior Week is something I would say we consider our child.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's something that we consider our child, and we. Where are you going? We're disconnected.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh no!
Oh no!
One
We
moment.
lost them. I think we're all still here, huh?
I think we're still here.
Oh, we're on. Be
Confused.
right back. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Don't cry.
all right. So here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna let them continue
Oh,
to
we're back.
banter. All right. So they can hear me through the stream, you guys. Here's what was happening. See, Herc jinxed it. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh, hurt.
Herc jinxed it. He said everything is in. I guess technically they just can't see us, but they can hear us. Y'all can hear us, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
And we can
see?
I see you.
Oh
I
my
can- I got the
gosh, now
stream
Matt
here.
disappeared.
I have the
Screen.
stream.
Now
I
we're
have the
gonna
stream over
cry.
to my side.
I'm just gonna sit it
Yeah.
here. You guys can still hear them. See, Herc jinxed
Yeah,
it.
because you're good on the screen. On the stream.
And here's what happened. Herc said,
Exactly what happened.
Herc said, and I'll quote, "A lot is happening on the back end." Just freaking out. But it's a good, smooth show on the front end.
That's the thing. Is if your audio and video doesn't mess up,
Oh,
are you
fine.
really streaming?
Yeah,
Exactly.
You're not talking muted for 5 minutes.
I
Are
know
you really
guys
Let
can
me-
streaming?
see and hear, but I think
Right.
Let me tell you, all of us sat there in Discord before our time to start,
This is
and
good.
we were
We
all
figure out a way
scared
to
to
make
touch
this
anything
happen.
because we checked our audio and video
Randy's
settings
genius.
100 times each.
yeah, that's how I am right now. Let's see. There we go.
Right. I think
I fixed
honestly,
it. It's
back
just
on-
gonna be
back
me.
on track here. I think one of the greatest things that I
For
have
the rest of the stream, I'll just
I've got
nod.
through the Stream to Serve community and Herc and Friends is just always knowing that there's no matter where I can go in any of these amazing streamers, I'm gonna be able to go to their channel. But I stream fishing, right? We got crafters, we got gamers, we got anywhere I go, I know I'm gonna be able to go there and I'm gonna have friends and familiar faces in chat. And that means the world to me. It's the community that we've all kind of like intertangled. I can words are hard. That really means the world to me and a lot of other people. And it's not just us streamers, it's a bunch of community members that we see in such a variety of chats. It means the most to me.
Absolutely.
That was truly like the backbone of wanting to build this Herc and Friends community. We wanted to build somewhere where anybody could come in and have somewhere to go, have somewhere to be, and feel like you are supposed to be there. You know, not feel that you're impeding on anybody else. You're actually a group. You're a family. You're amongst people that want you there and friends. So it's awesome to hear you say that. Like,
yeah, I mean,
really
I think
awesome.
you've created a place where we all try to lift each other up instead of
exactly.
sometimes on the especially with streaming and stuff, you don't know who's there just trying to use you or not really real, but we all share this common
like
thing.
the cat was coming after you.
Oh gosh, no, not the cat.
Sneezed in my face.
I thought it was a defensive move.
Corner of my eye. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail you.
Yeah.
Man, this has really gone like.
Well, Herc just said like in the background stuff goes awry, and then like I looked over, and my laptop was like doo-doo, and I was like, oh, that's a problem.
Oh man, and then I just insta freaked out.
Yeah.
No, I think I agree with you, Fish Stalker. I think too, like we've been highlighting a lot of like different pieces that set some of the streamers that we've highlighted today apart, right? So again, we can't highlight every single streamer on planet Earth. Hopefully one day we can, like who has supported Stream to Serve or who we think are super awesome. But like BR1, amazing competitive Hell Let Loose event that they did during D-Day with this tremendously awesome like video production side of the house, who came about it with that approach. Then you had Whack, who is a YouTuber who creates guides and is really invested in this Conan Exile community and partnered with a developer for mod to introduce veteran transition into that game and represent his donors there in that space, right? Then you had Slay 3K, who had an amazing stream, was doing something a little different, tied WWP with that, and each person had a different take on what it meant to be a part of their community. And for you guys, one thing that I do want to highlight and shout out is that your giveaways. Every single giveaway, like what you guys, so Whack did the wallpaper with his logo and the flag and the impact of warrior, bringing another warrior across the line. And you guys have so many amazing crafters, Irk and Jimbro, and, you know, who really put a lot of effort. I know that flag behind Herc is from Irk and team from 2020. The woodworking that we just displayed, see? Also from 2021, created by her. Oh my gosh, it's me.
Oh my!
It's like you have something.
Did you
there.
have that planned? That is amazing.
Oh my god!
Puppetry.
I forgot that he was supposed to debut last night's stream, but I forgot about it. It's
Look at us go.
my
We've been
God.
doing.
It's something that
Perfect.
Mrs. said that one day, and I was like, man, I got to do that. And then actually, my community bought that for me. Like the next day, it just showed up. So
You're like, well,
and he
so
gets stuff
perfect.
from time to time,
But you guys have someone, you know, within your group who has created giveaways and incentives to recognize all participants, but also recognize and share the craft, right? From and this is all me off top of my head, from the plaque of streamers that highlighted the streamers to the top donor, to a like travel bag for toiletries with American flag on the inside that was like this tremendously intricate like leather working. You had pencils with Herc and Friends and really awesome sayings like "No Friends Left Behind" engraved on them. And I know I'm missing like a ton. I know I am.
Yeah.
But it does raise awareness to the creativity that this group has been able to accomplish and utilize to help catapult your
T-shirts,
impact,
the shirts,
shirts, to impact veterans and their families while providing something to your community that they're also going to like really love seeing and receiving, on top of fish stalkers shaving, eating hot things,
jumping into
everybody eating hot, disgusting things.
Dude, so many
Never
people
eating a death nut again in my life. Let me tell you, I don't.
So many
Think something
people during
different.
Warrior Week ate hot stuff, and just watching y'all die, Brandy and I were like, "Thank God we just bought jelly
Here you go,
beans."
We're thinking something else for next year.
Look at this little guy.
That
Fish.
thing is timid compared to the death nut. I did them both. Don't. That
It's
one
like-
you can live. The death nut is just should be banned.
We watch it and people will be like, "Can you count us down?" And we'll be in chat with like 3, 2, 1, and then they're like dying on stream, and you're like, "We shouldn't have been a part of this."
Yeah.
No, take it back.
What are we? It's like that moment when you almost throw up next to your CEO. You're like, "What am I doing right now?" Like this was a
Mistakes were
really
made.
bad
All right.
Yeah.
But no, I wanted to give that shout out, and while giving a shout out, and then kind of leading into the next question, I'd like anyone to kind of answer is, overall, the 2 years that Herc and Friends has existed, you guys have raised over $25,000 for veterans and their families. And again, we've been sharing it. The dollar amount sounds great. And when you quantify it into a permanent impact on, you know, a number of warriors' lives, that's over 167 mental health sessions for warriors and their families in need. The equivalent of that. And Matt's over here, like, breathing heavy. He's getting emotional.
I'm just, it's just amazing.
I was just biting the heck out my lip, trying not to lose
I was trying to
it,
figure out how I can, like, you know, look away real quick, because holy smokes.
And that's 167 warriors who can benefit from mental health sessions, right? But I want to put it in a way too of how many individuals on y'all's streams who have watched, who have received some sort of relief and connection to what you guys are doing, and to all the stream to serve participants of what you guys are doing, where that's just warriors, and you quantify that as how many viewers you guys touched as well. And I'm curious, you know, what does that mean to you guys, or what's your favorite remembrance of like a story that anyone has shared with you, or how does that make you feel?
Oh,
I didn't know where I was
Tell us
going with
about the
that,
feels. Bert. Tell us about the feels.
I mean, just trying to talk to you on just a basic term. I was losing it earlier, so it means so much. You know, I lost another battle buddy this year, and just to think that, you know, if only one of those sessions saves somebody and keeps them from following that path and helps them with their demons, that's all that matters. I mean, if it just helps one, like, the odds are that it's going to help way more than that, but just to help one, and then on top of that, just to get the awareness out there, just to get it out there that, you know, the bad stigma of you know, the military and all that needs to go. This is what we need to focus on. We need to focus on the veterans that have put themselves in that position to you know, keep our way of life the way it is, whether you believe in what they're doing or not. What they did and the sacrifices they made needs to be recognized, and they need help. Like, I remember getting back from Afghanistan, and we had absolutely positively nothing in 2003. When I got back, there was no family support. There was nothing. We got back and we were thrown to the wolves. When I got back in 2011 from Iraq, it was totally different. Like, just to see the jump then, and I just want to keep that trend going. I want to, you know, and what we're doing is doing that. We are actually making a difference, and I cannot express how much I appreciate everything that everybody's done here. And I'm gonna hop off my soapbox and let somebody else talk. So
they're probably like, no, keep going.
Keep going.
yeah.
I think a big thing is that just veterans knowing that there are people out there that care for them, you know, whether they know them or they don't know them. Like, all of us get people that come in our chat. They're like, they see our bio, they don't know anything about us. They just know that we're streaming and we've got the veteran tag marked on there, and it's in our bio. And they're just like, thank you for your service, you know, plain and simple. And something as simple as that just goes such a long way. And you know, somebody cares, and then it can elevate somebody to where they know, hey, I need to get some help, to where I know there's other people that can talk to me, or I can talk to other people and have somebody listen to me and just be there for me. So, I mean, those sessions that, you know, this entire organization has raised money for veteran sessions is just so important to veterans that need help. And there's a lot of veterans out there that don't think, and I was one of them, that don't think that you need help. You're just like, oh, whatever, I'm a dude, I can deal with it, you know, whatever. And then, you know, I had a breaking point. I've had the extreme highs and the very extreme lows, you know, as a veteran with PTSD. So those sessions are just so important to veterans.
Yeah.
And that onion's around
man.
here too.
And I, you know, he
I'm just
doesn't
gonna
have to
stay
talk
quiet.
about it if he doesn't want to, but even if we wouldn't have raised a dime, even if we, you know, we wouldn't have done anything to help Wounded Warrior, to watch Chicken stream and to hear him talk about how just participating in this has helped him as a veteran, to me, that's worth it. That right there alone is more than worth it. So I'm gonna give you your ninjas back because you sent them over here.
I'm just gonna stay quiet. If I speak and right now, I'm
You're
done.
such
Like,
a
I'm just gonna
mess.
fold.
It's just like people watching are like,
The
what did we
feels,
sign
baby.
up?
I know, right?
It's hard not to get emotional because especially as a veteran talking about that thing, you've been in that position. You've been, you know how hard it is and you know how bad it is, and to think about the fact that there's people out there that are willing to step up and help you, like, it fills your heart and you can't help but get emotional.
Yeah.
It's truly amazing. This whole thing, this whole event, like everything coming together, this has been so amazing. And again, I can't thank y'all enough for giving us an outlet.
Anybody else want to share Final
Anybody
thoughts?
want the ninjas in your room?
Yeah. Do you want to borrow them? I think Herc's trying to give them to one of y'all.
Actually, if I could, this chair is not my chair. So this chair came to us today, so I got to borrow it for today. But Spartacus, who is on Facebook Gaming, actually received this chair and wanted to pass it along. And when Matt and Brandy reached out to me, because I suck at saying thank you, I was like, no, wait, thank you. Yes. Because I was so blown away. But this chair will be my husband's, so a disabled veteran will be sitting in it, which I think is probably what Spartacus wanted, definitely what I want. But the first thing I said to Herc and friends in our little chat was, did you guys think that one of us would be immediately impacted by this? Because my husband has a metal rod in his legs. He's got screws all the way up from his ankle to his knees. He's got a blown sciatic and a blown shoulder. This chair isn't just a cool thing for him, right?
Yeah.
It means that he's actually going to be able to do more and be comfortable. And when he gets out of this chair, he'll be able to just walk, right? Instead of limp. The fact that we could do that and immediately impact one of our own is amazing, but it doesn't matter to any of these people who it is that we're impacting, because every human has value and every human deserves a safe place and every human deserves to have somebody be there for them when they need it. And the reason we're all so emotional is because, every one of us has a huge heart for this, right?
Yeah, with the cat. Sorry.
Tracy's
Tracy's
I
like,
know.
Sorry.
here's my
We said
tail.
earlier that it's not a
Right.
stream with misses unless there's a cat.
There's
butt in her
gonna be
face.
No,
Yeah.
nobody would know who I was
It was
unless
like a
his-
snuggle tail. It was a compassionate.
Oh, I'm
like,
sorry. Are
we
you
all
doing
agree.
something? Shh.
No, I
Yeah.
agree completely, and I think
yeah.
huge shout out to Spartacus. Who, again, just like Whack decided that chair belongs to a veteran, and it speaks again to the stream to serve community being a family and saying, not me, but who. Like it doesn't have to be me. If there's someone else who can benefit from that, and we were so glad to be able to call and give you that news and for your husband to be able to benefit from that chair. And I'm glad to see it arrived. We've been sitting around waiting, to understand if it arrived to anybody. And what you
Well, Fish
said.
and I both got them today.
Yeah, I got.
And you guys worked hard to
hour
put those
before
together.
stream, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, and we're super grateful, for TechniSport, who, partnered with us and created these in an effort to help make an impact for veterans, and it in the hands of all the right people, and we hope to continue to expand the reach of items like this to many who are making, each and every person going live is making an impact. So.
That's a company too. I will say we talked about it a little bit during Warrior Week. They've been supporting Wounded Warrior Project for a while, and they've donated over $40,000 to Wounded Warrior Project. And when we came to them with the chairs, they were like, absolutely, like when can we do this? So it's a great support. They supported Warrior Week and really it created this amazing chair, and I'm so happy to hear that it's in the hands of veterans and it's going to make an impact. So thank you for sharing that. And
as we wrap up, because we know it's been a crazy shenanigans of a stream, and I gotta be honest, it's been so much fun.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun.
It has been so much fun to highlight just a small portion of the amazing community that Stream to Serve has become as a result of the amazing members inside of it, right? Like Matt and I we're privileged to be able to do
we're two people sharing an earphone.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'm not bringing the chair on the boat. They're trying to make me replace the chair on my boat with this chair.
On the boat.
Nice.
I
It's
mean,
too nice. I'm
think
gonna keep this one at home.
I'm really thinking that they might be on something.
Yeah, they might be on
something. It's all great until I got it together. I'm like, no, this is nice. I ain't bringing this out to the boat.
Chap always has the best ideas.
That's
You're like,
right.
all the pressure to say yes, but that's insane.
Yep.
But I want to give anyone a final opportunity. You guys decide who wants. But if you could share one thing with a viewer today about getting involved, whether it's getting involved with a community that they aren't familiar with, or getting involved with a craft or a hobby, or any form of escape, or getting involved with streaming or giving back. Anything on your heart right now that you would give to a viewer? Is there anything that anybody would impart on without the ninjas coming back? No, just kidding. Ninjas can come back whenever they want.
I'm leaving the ninjas alone. So the biggest thing, like you touched on it earlier, it doesn't matter what you're into or what you want to do. Like, there's a community out there for you. You just have to find it. Like, don't hold yourself back. Like, to be honest, I held myself back with doing this whole Herc and Friends thing, with the No Friends Left Behind thing. And, I still had doubts whenever I brought it up to Irk, Jimbo, and Cryptic. And they were like, why are you even asking? Why aren't you doing this? Like, why aren't we setting this up? And that's the key, is don't sit on things. If you have an idea, talk to somebody about it, because there's a pretty good chance that idea may grow into something that you had no clue where it was going to go, and it just blossoms into like this. I mean, it's hard to even quantify and to express, how awesome it is, and how nice it is to see the lives that we've touched and things that we've changed with this. So don't hold back. Just do it.
Absolutely.
Nike had it right.
Yeah.
Just do it.
And I think that I do want to say it too, is one thing that as crafters and as event managers and things that we're all learning each and every day as individuals is being confident in your idea. And I know, Herc, you came to me and you were like, how can I fit into yours? How can I fit into this Warrior Week that I heard about? I wanted to do this. You told me about it. Brandy, how do I fit in? And our response was, you own it. It's your branding. Like, this is your creation. This is your work, yours, Herc's. Everyone on this team's work to put together this brand, this team, this impact. And that's something I would add to yours too, is don't be afraid to take ownership of your ideas and say, yeah, I did that. And yes, I want to be a part of this. And yes, I want to bring people under the fold of this brand or this personality or my community in general. And don't be scared to do it, because if it's just one person, you're something to that one person. And that one person is going to help you be that something for two. And you guys are a prime example of that. And to the chat, I know, Fish Stalker, I'm sorry, I didn't have the TV at the end of your name.
No, I didn't say it.
I put the chat.
I don't want it either.
The Twitch
I was a
chat.
mixer partner at Fish Stalker.
There's
right?
some guy
But
named
Twitch
Fish
won't give
Stalker that
me.
just got a whole
Will
bunch of
not
Yeah.
give me. Fish
Oh, man.
Stalker.
Shout
I've
out
been
Fish
trying for
Stalker.
years.
Oh, what I
Okay.
put in the link. Hold on.
I
let
think
me-
you got it right.
The link is
The
right.
link is right,
Fish Stalker
everybody.
has gotten some nice raids, and they
Yeah.
come in, they're like, "Hey, I just raided you with like 300 people, and guess what? It wasn't you." So I'm like, "Hey, thanks."
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Love
My
the
bad.
support.
But no,
it's all good.
it's Big Mama Steph. Thank you for coming, swinging by. Your amazing crew
Oh, Steph,
here
what's happening?
is
Holding
wrapping
it
up.
down.
I don't know if the ninjas came your way, but they would have. But I think from both of us, and thank you so much for helping us commemorate Herc and Friends through that plaque, and having the ability to display that in headquarters is so rewarding for us. And it, again, you guys are such a representative of all the hard work that all Stream to Serve members put into this. And we're glad you guys could join us. And TX Chicken, all the way from Netherlands. Appreciate it.
Netherlands chicken in the house.
Yeah. Some Dutch chicken.
So, yeah, thank
Well,
you guys so much.
We'll be right back with our next guest, we're gonna get some tech issues figured out, so Brandy and I don't have to share headphones.
Not
for
my
the
fault,
rest
I
of-
promise you.
Yeah.
You were like,
It's so your fault.
I think the timing couldn't have been more
perfect. It was like on the
Hey,
background.
just call Irk or Jim Bro. They'll fix it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
They do
100%.
But no,
All
it was
right.
great. Thank you guys so much. And we look forward
Thank you,
to
everybody.
everything.
seeing-